Hi, this is Dave Thomas with REPSS. Today we're going to go over the TSI Quest SD 200 basic sound level meter. We'll go about unpacking the unit and with a brief training session including calibration. So the unit normally comes in a box. There is a optional carrying case for the unit. When you get the unit, you'll have your windscreen here. Windscreen should always be used on the unit when taking measurements. That stops wind up to about 12 miles per hour from giving you false readings. Over 12 miles per hour, you could potentially get some false readings from high wind speed. So the unit is a lithium-ion battery inside it. A full charge will last about 50 hours. It does charge using the included USB cable. So it's got a small port on the bottom, and you're going to charge this through your computer. Because you're charging it through the computer with various battery capacities and so forth, it can take anywhere from 2 to 12 hours to put a full charge on the unit. It is recommended that you charge it fully before your first use. The instrument has a LCD display on the front of it, and then 4 soft buttons and a on-off button at the very bottom. So it's very, very easy to use. Before you ever use a sound level meter, you should always calibrate it. In fact, best practice is to calibrate before readings and then check it again after readings to make sure there's been no damage done to the microphone. So to calibrate, we're going to take the windscreen off. We're going to grab our AC300 calibrator, and inside your kit, again, this is an option. The calibrator and the calibration adapter are both options, but you would take your adapter and place it in to the calibrator and turn on the calibrator. This calibrator is actually a dual tone calibrator, but you're going to use the 1000 hertz decibel reading and it's 114 decibels. And what I will do is I will hold down the run play button and then press the on off switch, and it comes up and it says cal on the screen of the instrument. I'm now going to go ahead and place the calibrator over the instrument. At that point, it's going to give me a reading. In this case, I'm reading about 114.1, 0.2. You always want to support the calibrator. Don't just let it hang off of the instrument. I'm reading about 114.1, 114.2, and you would adjust it using the FS, which is fast or slow readings, or the on-off. So if I'm going to come down, and I'm going to make sure it matches 114 exactly. And then I'm going to lock it in by hitting the mode button. And now I'm calibrated. I can take off the calibrator, turn it back off by holding it down, shuts it off, and now I have a calibrated sound level meter all ready to use. All right? So I am going to, again, I have the capability of going to a fast or slow. The top button is F/S. So I can go from fast readings to slow response, not readings, but slow response or fast response. Most OSHA readings are done in the slow response and the A weighting scale, and that's my button over here on my left as I'm holding it. Gives you the capability to put the A filter on or the C filter on. C is mostly used in community noise, so I can change those buttons back and forth. I can then put my windscreen on. As I say, anytime I'm doing readings, I want to put the windscreen on. I also want to make sure when I'm holding the sound level meter out, I want to make sure I'm holding it pretty much arm's length away at about a 70-degree angle towards the sound source that I want to measure. If you hold it close to your body, you may get some reflection and get additional noise that is not true coming off your body back onto the microphone, which has the capability of adding it. So you want to hold it out away from your body. And I can simply walk around and take readings and look at what the reading is on the instrument. So I did say this is a basic meter, which means it doesn't record these actual readings, but you can take a little snapshot and it does integrate or average the readings. And the way it does that is to hit the run stop button And when I hit that, the play button or the record button comes on the instrument, and now I'm doing a recording of what I'm measuring. So I want to get a little bit truer reading than watching the meter jump around. I want to get an average of what's being recorded, and I can simply hit the mode button while I'm doing it if I want, and I can see LEQ, which is the average, using a 3 decibel exchange rate. I can go in and change it to a 5 decibel exchange rate if I want. If I hit it again, it's going to give me my max reading. So it's the maximum reading the meter has seen over this averaging period. If I hit the mode button again, it'll show me the minimum reading that the instrument is seeing. And if I hit it again, it'll tell me how long this recording has been going on for. So it'll show 46 seconds, or it did for you now 53 seconds. If I hit it once more, I go back to my real-time reading. Okay. So if I read this for a few minutes, then I would go ahead and want to stop this. I'm going to simulate that we've had it on for a while. I just hit, again, the play stop button, so I stop it. And now I can run through those mode buttons again and look at my min, my max, my average, and my LEQ reading. And I'm back at real-time reading. I want to start another one. So that's just held basically in a short-term memory. When I hit the play stop button, it will start a new reading and get rid of those. You will not have any other chance. So if you needed those readings, you would want to write those down. That's really the SD200 in a little nutshell. It's a pretty easy instrument to use. And you have everything you need in your kit here if you buy a full kit from REPSS. Thank you. So just as a reminder, with your units, you would get a certificate of calibration. If you just buy the sound level meter, you'll get one for that. If you buy the sound level meter with the calibrator, again, highly, highly recommended that you calibrate sound level meters before and after each use. Then you would get 2 calibration certificates. And then with your units, you are going to get a little thumb drive inside there. I'm not sure if you can see it. And then on the thumb drive are the manuals. So nobody prints manuals anymore. They're on the thumb drive there for both the calibrator and the sound level meter.